good sleep, and woke up.
Yeah, put on the same clothes.
And came back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Anyway, thank you. Hope you've had a fantastic week, and maybe you found some rocks or caterpillars. And if you do come in and see us at the library, show us some of your treasures that you found. So, and yeah, so we're going to start off with some bounces again, and we'll just kind of follow that format each week. So, all right, we're going to do pizza, pickle, pumpernickel, and now I'm really hungry.
Oh, food. That's
I know.
all you ever talk about.
Me, but I didn't say bacon. That's just there. Oh, I know why. There's bacon on the pizza.
There you go.
Yeah. So pizza, pickle, pumpernickel. I think you'll remember. And we'll do this one. I think we'll do it twice.
All right,
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pizza, pickle, pumpernickel. My little baby deserves a tickle. One for her nose, and one for his toes, and one for the tummy where the cracker goes. Ah, my bunny's kind of tickly. Your baby's probably more tickly. How's the guitar?
Hey, it's ticklish.
I could hear it laughing.
It does giggle loud.
It does giggle loud. My bunny's quiet.
Oh.
All right, let's do that one again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pizza, pickle, pumpernickel. My little baby deserves a tickle. One for her nose, and one for his toes, and one for the tummy where the cracker goes. Silly. Yeah, pretty tickly over there.
Very ticklish.
All right. Well, you don't have a hand, but you can still do the round and round the garden, I'm sure.
Sure, yeah.
We're going to do round and round the garden. And we're going to do it twice. I'm going to start with my bunny's paw and then do it on my bunny's back.
Okay.
That's tickly. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Round and round the garden went the teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, all the way up to there. I'm going to do my bunny's back. Ready? Here we go. Round and round the garden went the teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, all the way up to there. Yeah, you're pretty just chill.
Yeah. Laid back bunny.
Laid back bunny. It's a laid back bunny. All right, we're going to do giddy up, and we're going to do that one twice.
All right.
It's always a favorite.
Hang on.
Hang on to your reins here.
Hang on to your reins.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Giddy up, ride to town. Giddy up, up and down. Giddy up fast. Giddy up slow. Giddy up, whoa! Did you fall off?
Almost. Thank goodness
Oh my
it's back
goodness,
to this
right?
chair.
All right, here we go again. Ready? Giddy up, ride to town. Giddy up, up and down. Giddy up fast.
Giddy up,
A little slow. Giddy up, whoa! Good job. I think you need to go over here for a nap. There we go. All right. I think we should sing our welcome song.
Welcome song, absolutely.
Yes. Welcome everybody. Let's see if we can do this. All right, ready? We're going to sing our welcome song now. So join in at home, please. 1, 2, 3. Hi-ho, it's story time, you know. We'll read some books and sing some songs. Please sing along. Hi-ho, let's go. All right. Now, I know it's September, but I think there's still some nice days ahead, so you might still get to the beach to build a sand castle.
I thought you were going to build a car.
He just might.
Okay.
He just might. And this is a Robert Munch book, so you just never know.
You never know what he's
So
gonna do.
one of our
That's true.
favorite Canadian authors.
Mhm.
So, sand castle contest.
Ooh, serious stuff.
It's very serious stuff. Lots of sand involved.
Mm.
Matthew's father stood in the driveway and said, I think we are all ready to go. Let's make sure everything is here, because that's the worst.
Yeah.
You
don't let
think
them
you have everything, and then you start, and then you're like, oh. And
Where's
then,
my brother.
And then you kind of have to go back for him.
You do?
If it's a sock or a shoe, well, you know. Do we have the bicycles? Yes. Do we have the food? What do you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yes. Do we have the boat? Yes.
Okay.
Do we have everything? No,
Oh.
yelled Matthew. No, said his dad. No, said Matthew. We don't have a dog. Dog, said his dad. We don't even own a dog. I know, said Matthew. Now would be a good time to get a dog. I'm not so sure it's going to happen.
Trying.
He's trying. That's a lot of stuff, too.
Yeah.
No dog, said his dad. Now do we have everything? No, yelled Matthew. We don't have my sandbox. Matthew, said his mom, we can't bring the sandbox, but the first place we camp will have a nice beach, and you will have lots of sand to play with.
That's a big sandbox.
Well, said Matthew. I think he rolled his eyes a little.
Did he?
Okay. Yeah, I think so, probably.
That's quite a load.
I don't think it's all, yep, I don't think it's strapped down very well. So they drove and drove and drove and drove and drove. Are we there yet? Until they came to a place to camp.
Cool.
Eventually they got there.
Nice.
Ooh,
Camping is fun.
it is a lot of fun. I like camping. Matthew jumped out of the van and ran to the beach. He came to a girl making a small sandcastle and a big sand dog. She said, "Hi, my name is Kalita, and I'm going to win the sandcastle contest." "Wow," said Matthew. "I am going to build a sandcastle. And two, what can I win?" "You can win a bathtub full of ice cream,"
Wow.
said Kalita. "All right," said Matthew.
That's a
Yes,
lot of
idea.
ice cream.
Look, there's a sand tower.
Wow. Oh, I thought it was the real.
I know. Well,
Someone's very good at sand.
very good at sand castles.
Yeah.
Sandcastling, is that a word?
Sure.
Okay,
It is now.
it is now. So Matthew made a house with doors and windows and a roof. He dug out the inside of the house so it had real rooms,
Wow.
just like a real house. He made sand tables
Oh my goodness.
and chairs and beds and a TV that had a sand show on it.
A sandstorm?
Pretty much, it has camels on it.
What counts?
Camels, yep. And there's squirrels watching, so, you know. When Matthew was almost done, Kalita came over to look at his house. She had her sand dog with her. On a leash.
Okay.
"Nice sand house," said Kalita. "Really, really nice sand dog," said Matthew, because we all know he wants a dog.
He does want a dog.
Desperately.
Hmm.
A judge came by
Wow.
and said,
That's impressive.
that's not what he
That's
said.
what he said. Okay,
No.
what did he say?
He said, "Get this house out of here! Who put this house on the beach?" This is my sand house," said Matthew. "I made it for the sand contest." "Ha!" said the judge. "I know a real house when I see one, and there are no real houses allowed on the beach."
You better look closely.
You better look very closely.
Yeah.
Then he went inside and sat in a sand chair
Wow.
and watched a sand show on the TV. Another judge came by and said, "Get this house out of here! Who put this house on the beach?" "This is my sand house," said Matthew. "I made it for the sand contest." "Ha!" said the judge. "I know a real house when I see one, and there are no real houses allowed on the beach."
She better take a closer look.
I think so, because this is looking pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty impressive.
She went into the bedroom and looked at the sand bed. She went into the kitchen, opened the refrigerator.
Sand refrigerator.
Exactly, and looked at the sand apples and the sand celery and the sand cartons of milk.
No.
Then she said, "Little boy, you've got to get this house off the beach." "This is my sand house," said Matthew, "and I'm going to prove it." "Ha!" said the judges. They still don't believe him.
Wow. What does it take?
I don't know. Just you wait and
We'll
see.
find out.
So Matthew went outside and
Oh, no.
kicked the sand house right beside the door. It all turned back into an enormous pile of sand
Oh, no.
and fell
Oh, dear.
on the judges.
Oh.
It fell on the judges. Help! Yelled the judges, and everyone came running and dug them out. I hope they believe them now.
Yeah, better.
I don't know. When the judges were finally out from under the sand, they yelled, Matthew wins!
Of course.
Yeah. His sand house was so good that we thought it was a real house. Matthew wins! Everyone yelled, and they gave him a
Yay.
bathtub full
Oh,
of ice cream.
Wow.
Look at that. That's pretty cool.
yeah, there's a
At least
lot.
it's not sand ice cream. Matthew started eating the ice cream, and he said to Kalita, want to help me eat this? Yes, said Kalita. While
That's
they,
nice.
it's very nice that he's sharing.
Yeah.
While they were eating the ice cream, Matthew said, how come you didn't tell everybody that your dog is sand? I bet you would have won with a sand dog,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's nice that he recognizes that.
Yeah.
Well, said Kalita, this is Sandy, my sand dog, and I'm going to take him camping and feed him ice cream every day,
Yeah.
and he is going to be my pet, and I am never going to turn him back to sand. So she probably didn't want to have to prove
Oh,
like
yeah.
Matthew had to prove,
She'd have to
right?
kick him, and that would
And
be
that
nice.
wouldn't be very good, and then,
No, she
right?
wouldn't have a dog.
Exactly.
Ah.
Wow, said Matthew. I wish I had thought of that. Can you show me how to make one? No problem,
Oh,
said
nice.
Kalita. Right? Well, he did share his ice cream.
That's true. Yeah.
And Matthew's mom and dad were so happy with Matthew's amazing sand dog that they decided to go camping. Take him.
To take the dog
Yeah,
with them.
they took him camping.
Oh, look at that.
And they're making a wee little sandcastle. So there you go.
There we go.
All right.
I don't think I've ever seen a sand dog. I've seen a sand dollar,
I've seen a sand mermaid
sand mermaid, but not a sand dog.
and a sand lobster.
Okay.
At
sand
PEI,
lobster.
they had
Oh,
really
okay.
cool sand sculptures, but I don't think
they
there
have
was a,
lots of sand.
don't think, and it's beautiful. And I don't
It
think
is.
there's a sand dog among them though.
Ah.
But in any case,
Huh.
I think we should sing or chante
Oh,
en
chantez.
français.
Très bien. Maybe.
We're going to sing Frère Jacques.
Oh, c'est bien.
Oui, oui.
Oui,
And we shall sing in French first and then in English.
oui. Okay.
So, at home, French first and then in English. Ready? Un, deux, trois. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Soleil la mattina, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Oh my goodness, so you
Get
sing.
tired?
Oh, just, you know, sort of, not really, no. All right, English, ready? 1, 2, 3. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Hope none of you fell asleep out there. Wake up, wake up.
Time to get up.
Because we have another story.
Yes.
And it's about a moose.
Oh.
It's about a moose.
moose.
Not like,
A good
not-
Canadian moose.
yeah, but not
Oh,
chocolate.
not moose moose?
No, not that kind of moose, like a moose with, you know,
Antlers.
a hat. Oh, yeah, antlers. I meant antlers.
Somewhere hats.
Not chocolate mousse.
No.
Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate looking moose.
Kind of, yes. And he has friends.
Ah,
Maybe we should just read the story and find out.
let's find
All right.
out.
So, making the moose out of life. Did your parents giggle? All right. There once was an elephant. See?
I thought this was a book about a moose. That's a moose. That's not an elephant. There's no trunk.
Oh,
Has antlers.
yes, right. Okay.
Lives in the woods.
Yeah, yes.
Not on the
All right.
Sahara.
Rewind. once was a moose who lived in the wild,
Ooh.
but didn't act wild at all. That's weird.
That is weird.
Because, yeah, it's just weird. When it rained, his friends would go puddle jumping. Not this moose. I love jumping in puddles.
I've
So
never
much-
seen a moose jump in puddles though.
Maybe you just weren't looking in the right spot.
Puddles? Maybe.
Yeah, the right puddles, yes.
Maybe.
Not this moose, too wet. When the wind blew, his friends would go kite flying, because that's a thing to do. It's fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Not this moose, too windy. Might mess his hair up or something. When it snowed, his friends would go skiing.
Yay.
Not this moose, too cold.
Must be a southern moose.
Maybe
Not
he's
a Canadian
he's like wearing a scarf and he's like all shivery. But every now and then, the moose got the feeling he was missing out on something. What could it be?
Life?
Lunch? Life, lunch, whatever. Yes. The moose tried meditating. Let's meditate. I don't think it worked for him.
No.
He's
Moose.
searching the internet,
No.
looking into a crystal ball, praying to the moose above, and scanning the night sky. But the moose didn't find a thing. He still feels like he's missing something.
That's odd.
One sunny day, the moose was struck with a thought.
Ouch.
And I think maybe
I think it
also
hurt.
something else, like a golf ball or something. He had an epiphany. That's a big word. He needed to take life by the antlers if he was going to find that something.
Absolutely. You must.
In the same instant, he noticed a sailboat at the water's edge. Its sail gently flapping in the breeze. The moose was inspired.
Okay.
Not sure to do what, but let's find out.
Either.
With his friends looking on, the moose set sail. But what started as a gentle breeze turned into a strong wind, and we know he doesn't like wind. What's he gonna do?
No.
Uh-oh.
Dear.
I don't know. And soon became a raging storm.
No, now he's gonna get wet.
The moose battled the storm till he could fight no more. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do?
Oh, dear.
He's out there in the
He's
morning.
in trouble.
He is, look it.
Oh
What?
no.
In the morning, the moose woke up scared and alone on a deserted island. Normally, this moose would have curled up into a ball and cried, right? Like
Sure.
some of us would. But that day, he took a deep breath and got to work.
Okay.
Let's see what he does.
What did
You
he
can
do?
let your breath out
Let
now.
your breath.
The moose located a source of fresh water.
Oh, good.
Smart moose.
He's a smart moose.
Gathered wood and made a signal fire. Okay.
Okay. He's
Built
ready.
a shelter.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He's
Wow.
very, like, for not having done
He
much.
was born to be lost.
He was born to be lost. Haha. Climbed for coconuts.
Oh,
I wasn't,
coconut eating moose.
and a climber. He learned to spear fish, and he met a
Wow.
tortoise named Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Isn't that nice?
That's very nice. He was walking upright and all. They're holding hoof to.
But what if it was Wednesday?
Well, it must have been found on a Tuesday, so we called him Tuesday. If it was Wednesday, then it'd be called Wednesday. Moving on. Over the following days and weeks, the moose faced many challenges and thought of home often. But with Tuesday by his side, he made the most out of island life. Well, they're playing coconut volleyball, of course, and like swimming. When it was hot, they went swimming.
It's pretty cool.
And when the waves were big, they surfed, because
Wow.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
And when it was cold, they roasted coconuts by the fire.
Oh, sweet.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, that's nice.
Life was pretty good. It's
I
pretty
think
good.
so.
Pretty good.
I
He's
think so.
living the life now.
He's living the
making
life.
the moose out of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Then, just as the moose was about to pour Tuesday another coconut smoothie, one evening a ship appeared on the horizon, as they do.
Of course.
Quickly, they threw more wood on the fire to get the crew's attention. When the ship came to the moose's rescue, the two friends said their goodbyes, promised to write, and made plans to get together over the holidays. You know, because you do.
Because that's what moose do.
Oh, and they're crying. They
Oh,
have tears.
that's sad.
Tears of happy, sad, you know.
That's
The moose had been rescued.
wow.
Look at that.
Wow, that was quite
It
a
had
trip.
X's on the ocean and everything.
Yeah.
The moose had been rescued on day 3 of a 2-week Caribbean cruise. Or
Oh,
Caribbean,
wow.
depending on how you want it. At first he was nervous about being back at sea. Who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
But when the moose finally left his cabin, it didn't take him long to embrace the cruise ship lifestyle.
Oh no.
He enjoyed all-day buffets.
Oh, no.
Oh yes, he did. Shuffleboard on the Lido deck, because that's where
my.
all shuffleboard is.
Oh.
And all-night card games.
Oh my goodness.
He's up
What a
all night.
life.
I know, right?
What a life.
He's got lots of stories to share. But with who?
Thursday?
On a Tuesday?
I don't know.
Today's Friday. When the moose finally arrived home, his friends could hardly believe their eyes. The beaver and the bear thought they had lost their friend forever. They gave him a big welcome home hug, and when the once mild-mannered moose said, "Let's go cliff jumping," his friends were overjoyed.
He's a changed
It's
moose.
Change moose. Are you the Saint Moose? I don't know. Aw, dear Tuesday, I feel like a new moose. I'm always doing something fun and exciting. Can't wait for the holidays. I miss you. Have you ever been to Africa? Love, Moose. He's definitely a changed,
He's a
adventurous,
world traveler.
a wild moose
He's a
now.
wild moose.
All right.
Wow. That's an incredible story.
I wonder if the moose has ever done this song that we're gonna do. We're gonna do head, and in his case it would probably be antlers and shoulders, but we're just gonna do,
Yeah,
we're
that
gonna
would be
do
hard.
head and shoulders, knees, and
But right down, keep going, going,
floor.
all the way to the end. Well, not
oh, not
before
that
you
far.
get to the floor.
Okay, so
They're on the floor.
head, shoulders, knees, and toes,
Toes.
eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. We're gonna do that. And I know you know we have fun with this one. All right, are you ready? Which way are we gonna sing it? Because there's different ways. All right. Are you ready at home? Everybody's got their head, their shoulders, everything good? Okay. Count of 3. Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth and nose.
That was pretty easy.
It's pretty easy. I think
Got
we
all the
need.
parts right.
We did?
You did, yes.
Did I miss
I
the belly
watched.
button?
Well,
No,
there was
that's not part of it.
No belly button in this one.
All right, well, we'll do it again. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll do it just a little faster. A little faster.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Okay, you ready? Just a little bit faster. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth and nose. Or maybe we need to do it slower.
You think so?
I think so. Let's just try it slow.
Slow it down.
Because I messed up.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go slow. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes,
Knees and
toes. Oh, head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears.
mouth and...
Oh, okay. No.
That's the
We
wrong
need
direction.
to go a little faster.
I think so.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Wake up. Okay. A little bit faster. You ready? Here we go. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth and nose. Go faster.
Okay.
A little bit. Not all the way.
Not
just
all
a
the
little
way,
bit.
okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth and nose. We're gonna go about almost all the way, so faster, but not as fast as ever. here we go. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Eyes, ears, mouth and nose. I think we have to go.
Gonna go for
full tilt, all the way, fast, 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 as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Eyes, ears, mouth and nose. Yay! I didn't even lose an eye. Did you?
I didn't lose anything.
You didn't break
No.
a string,
Didn't
nothing?
break a string.
We're good.
Everything's
All
good.
right. Thanks for joining us again this week, guys. We're going to sing our goodbye song, and we hope to see you really soon. I hope you're all doing really well, still getting outside. The weather's still nice, hopefully, and just reading and just enjoying being at home with family and friends. And yeah, just come and see us.
Come and visit.
And,
Heather Ann's here all the time.
well, you know,
Well,
not
not
all
all
the time, but just about, not quite, but yeah. So come and see us and tune in every week for another story time. So we're going to sing our goodbye song, and we'll sing it 2 times. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 fois. Merci. We have a lot of fun.
Too much.
Too much fun. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to say we'll be on our way. We read some stories, we had some fun. See you next time, everyone. Story time is done. Story time is done. Now it's time to say we'll be on our way. We read some stories and had some fun. See you next time, everyone. Story time is done. Story time is done. And just in case Lloyd's forgotten, you don't have to read every day.
Oh, that's right. You don't.
No, unless you've got a really good book. But no. You don't have to read every day.
No.
Just